Goddess Exchange YouTube channel. I am on today with a message from Spirit. And I'm not quite sure what it is. I know the sun is a little funny, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm not quite sure what it is that Spirit wants to say. But I feel called to share a message. Happy full moon in Cancer. Um, I'm setting the intention that whoever is meant to hear this message will come across it in divine timing. Spirit, speak to me. I call in the guidance from my angels, ancestors, and guides. Most High God, what message do you have for the person that's listening? What message do you have for the person that's watching? Spirit, talk to me. Okay. All right. So you may be in a place right now. Yeah, with the full moon in Cancer. So I'm feeling like whoever this is, whoever I'm talking to, you're in a place where like you feel like you've lost something. You could be someone who suffered loss. Yeah. Trigger alert. This could be like loss of a child or loss of like any type of loss. You could be someone who is feeling loss, or this could be energetic. This could be you feeling like you lost something that was moved out of the way for your good. So around this time, during the full moon in Cancer, the moon is about intuition, and Cancer is attuned to the moon. So this is about you holding on to what you lost. And if it's something that you can't hold on to physically, something that was like taken out of your hands, like you feel like you had it and it was taken from you, or slipped right through your hands. This could be an opportunity that you may. I'm feeling like this is something like one of your biggest regrets. So it's definitely something. This wouldn't be something new. This is something that maybe something that always, like a list of regrets. I'm hearing list of regrets. So something that you always regret, like an opportunity that you regret not taking, and you feel like you would be further ahead had you taken this opportunity, or had you stayed in that relationship, or had you, whatever it is, it's something that you feel like was taken away from you. And so that's where you are right now, feeling regret. Like I'm getting the energy here of regret. But I get the sense that this was like, and you're someone who knows that things happen for the greater good, because there are no coincidences, only synchronicity. So yeah. Ten of Wands. This is something that was lost, or you feel was lost. Something that you feel was missed, like a missed encounter, a missed opportunity. Yeah, I'm getting the energy of regret. This could be a friendship. Okay, Spirit, speak to me. And what about this? And there's the Ram. Yeah. They're saying pray for strength. Like, you aren't being honest with yourself. So you're someone who, you may have just started, and And they want you to take the things that you see, the things that you keep. So you're someone who's aware of synchronicities. So the symbols, the songs that you hear, mainly the symbols, the animals that constantly show up, the anything that's constantly appearing that you are being attuned to or noticing, they want you to take that back to spirit, take that back to God. So I'm being led to tell you, even with your dream. So whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're constantly seeing, you don't need anyone else's guidance. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need anyone else's take on it. They want you to write that stuff down, put it in your sacred space, put it on your altar or sacred space, whatever it is that you have, wherever you keep things that are sacred to you, and ask God about it. Even the prophetic words that people have spoken over you, all of that, they're urging me to tell you to take it back to God, take it back to spirit, and to ask for strength. Because they're telling me that you're not being honest with what it is that you're feeling. So I'm getting the energy of like fake positivity, like that kind of toxic side, and we all go through it, like that toxic side of spirituality where you don't honor any low vibrational feelings or any low negative emotions. You feel like when you're feeling good, you feel like, okay, this is right. I'm doing right. I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. And then when you have those days where you don't want to get out of bed, so high highs, I'm hearing high highs and low lows. And you're having trouble with the balance. You're having trouble balancing it out. You're having trouble with balance. I'm hearing grounded, get grounded. So when you have those days where you're feeling really high and then you turn around and have a day where you don't want to get out of bed, Spirit's saying honor that. That's okay. You haven't undone anything. You haven't messed up anything. You're still on the right track because you're human, and God isn't judging you. Spirit is not judging you. And God is saying, I want to meet you where you are. I will meet you where you are. I will meet you exactly where it is that you are. But you have to be honest. I want your honesty. You have to be honest with me. So they're saying there's strength here, but you have to ask for strength. Like, so whatever this is, whenever you're feeling the way that you're feeling, you have to be honest about it. So I'm seeing like wherever you're being led to, like you know that it's the right thing. So you're listening to your intuition. And this is an affirmation. I hear with the ears of spirit. I hear with the ears of spirit. I see, my eyes are God's eyes. I see with the eyes of spirit. Divine love. Now, divine love floods my consciousness and now dissolves and dissipates every wrong condition in my mind, body, and affairs. Divine love floods my consciousness and now dissolves and dissipates every wrong condition in my mind, body, and affairs. And that's from the Game of Life and How to Play It. They want you to adopt that or something similar. But they're saying you have to be honest with me. So whatever this is, whenever you're feeling that way, God is saying you have to be honest with me. I know, and you can't lie to me. You can't cheat the universe. You can't lie to the universe. The universe responds off vibration. So if it's something that you're holding on to and you're listening to your intuition, you're being led, you're allowing spirit to lead you, but then that fear creeps up, and instead of just canceling it out or leaning into the negative thoughts, spirit is saying, be honest with me. Okay, God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I know what you said. I'm also afraid. And God has no problem with that. God is saying, I have no problem with that. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else? Yeah. Yeah. That's the energy I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's an energy here of with the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. Yeah, and with the full moon, This can be a new beginning if you let it. Like you're waiting on a new beginning. You're expecting a new beginning. This can be a new beginning if you let it, if you allow it to be. So you got to get into this place where you have like this radical authenticity, and like a child, like you have to let your inner child lead. Your inner child knows the way. Your inner child, that person that fear has not been, that person that's fearless, they know. Your inner child knows the way. Spirit wants you to get into a place of this, like this radical authenticity. When you're afraid, say you're afraid. When you're excited, be excited, and lean into that excitement, lean into joy, lean into happiness. Like, they're gonna think you're doing too much. Oh well, let them think it. The right people will see you for who you are. First, you have to see you for who you are. Like, that's what's coming through. Yeah, Spirit is saying you have to get into your raw authenticity. And that doesn't, I don't know what that means for you. You have to figure out what that means for you. Because authenticity, raw authenticity, might mean something different. It means something different, obviously, for everyone. So whatever that means to you, and they're emphasizing, like, whatever it means to you. So you can't look at someone else's authenticity and, like, mirror that. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. Or that's what you feel you should be doing. And you feel like you're missing the mark somehow because you're not authentic like that. You're not doing it like that internally. And that's the thing. That's what Spirit keeps saying. You gotta be honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself about who it is that you are, what it is that you want. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too good to last. Like, you're asking advice from people who aren't doing what you want to do. They aren't doing what you want to do. They aren't where you want to be. They have never done what you want to do. You're asking advice on a twin flame from someone who's settled into a marriage. They don't know nothing about that. You're asking marital advice from someone who's single. Like, that's the analogy they're giving me. You're asking advice from someone who you got to get on the same road with people who are going the same place that you're going, or who are already there, that can bring you along, lift you up, build you up, speak life into you. It's something about your surroundings. Your surroundings aren't conducive to growth, to healing. You got to stop telling everybody everything, or just get around some different people. And Spirit is saying you got to be honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. For as many things that you say, there's so much more that you're not saying. The things that are scaring you, those Spirit's like, I want that. I want that. That's what I want you to admit. Because once you admit it, what is there left? It's just like fuck it. Just fuck it and go. All right, here goes nothing. And then you say it. Well, here goes nothing, and you do it. What's the worst that can happen? You fall, or you find out that you can fly. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And I think that's pretty much the message. With this full moon in Cancer, and this is not just about release. Yes, this is about releasing expectation. Expectation, other people's expectations of you. Of course, the full moon is about release, but this is about more than that. Spirit wants you to figure out what this energy means for you, because there probably already have been things that have come up. There are gonna be things that are gonna come up, and if you're not being honest about truly what it is that you desire, like getting very specific. Spirit is emphasizing very specific. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to say to the person that's watching? What else do you have for the person that's watching this? Yeah, okay. Spirit is emphasizing, they're talking about the cycles of life and death and the balance of it. Death and rebirth, the energy of death and rebirth, and the cycles of life and death. And all that you have is now. All that you have is now. The past is done. The future hasn't happened yet. All that you have is now. If you worry about now, you don't have to worry about what's in the past or what already happened. All we have is now. Yeah. We got the Five of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles. All we have is now. And what's coming, or what you're being led into, what you're being intuitively led into or led towards, will not be less than what you are leaving behind, what you're departing with, what you're being asked to leave behind. And Spirit is saying that you can depart in peace. 2 red cardinals, or 1 red cardinal. You can depart in peace. The Spirit is talking about balance. Balance. There's balance needed. Balance needed. Yeah. There's been a lot of growth. You've done a lot. You've grown a lot. You know a lot. But in that, something wants to come in after that, or in that. I don't really know what that means. Yeah, here's the 4 of Cups again. Okay, so this is giving me like Kundalini energy. Yeah, growth. This is a new spiritual awakening, or a new level. Okay, they're talking about, yeah, this is a spiritual awakening. This is where shit gets real. Even more real. Yeah, and it's happening fast. Yep. It's happening fast. It's happening very fast. Yeah, that's why Spirit is emphasizing balance. Or that's why they're talking about balance. Yep, literally. Here's the Justice card, the Chariot card. It's happening fast. And it's all happening for good. It's all, obviously, you already know that. It's always happening for good. And it's happening to lead you into what it is that you've prepared for. Not just what you've asked for, or what you prayed for, but what you've prepared for. What have you prepared for? Are you prepared for chaos? Are you prepared for magic? Are you prepared for the worst to happen? Are you preparing for the other shoe to fall? Are you preparing for the other shoe to drop? What have you prepared for? Because that's what's coming. Yeah, they're emphasizing balance. They want you to get somewhere and sit down. Get somewhere and sit down. So like in this interlude, in this phase, during this time, like, you want to rest. It's okay to rest. You're going to need to rest. Because if you are preparing for what it is that you've called in, you're going to need to rest, because you're going to be busy. You're about to be very busy. This is the time for you to get ready. This is the time for you to get it together. Yeah, they're emphasizing balance. And I know they're like, I know this is happening very fast. Like, whereas you would normally take 7 years, 5 years to be able to integrate, I heard, or to be able to, kind of like find your bearings and learn the lessons and make the mistakes. You have to learn it fast. This is fast. This is a crash course. This is like a crash course. Okay, they want to talk about love real quick. Okay, Spirit. What do you have for the person? My hands are so cold. What do you have for the person that's listening about love? So you've had to Spirit, talk to me about love. Yeah. So this is someone that's inspired by the love it is that they want. So you're inspired by the couples or the people that you see around you, and mostly by the feeling of love. Like, you know how it is that you want to feel. Spirit wants you to get specific about how it is that you want to feel, and not just what it's going to look like on the outside. Some things may be ending for now, or you are coming into a phase in a relationship or in your love life, or a time in your love life where things are transforming. And I'm getting Chamber of the Violet Flame, like the violet flame. They're showing me the violet flame. So transmutation. It's giving me karmic soulmate energy. Yeah. It's giving me karmic soulmate energy. 10 of Cups. So this is probably someone that you've already know. More than likely you have a family with this person. Things are being transformed. Yeah. Someone doesn't know where they stand with someone, or someone doesn't know where this stands. And not even like, what are we? Like, are we boyfriend or girlfriend? Not that type of energy. But like, I don't really know where we stand energetically, spiritually. Yeah, Spirit's like, bring it to me. Bring it all to me. I want to. Meditation is where you get the answers, or stillness and quiet is where you get the answers. The answers are here. The answers are all around you. They've been here the whole time. Something's being transformed. Even if you're being asked to walk away or to put something on pause for now. Spirit is saying for now. For now. Because there's a lot that's happening. There's a lot that's playing out. Yeah, here's the Emperor. Yeah. So this is like a pause. So whatever it is, there's been a pause or a halt. Even like if there's a breakup, it's just a breakup for now. Because what you're being asked to do, I feel like they can't meet you there. Spirit saying they can't meet you here, or they can't do this with you. They can't do it for you, but they can't do this with you. This is something you have to do on your own. This is something that they have to do on their own. But there's heavy transmutation here. There's love here. There's love. There's lots of love. Yeah, there's love. Spirit is saying there's love. But right now, things have to be transformed. I'm transforming things. So they're showing me their dream I had the other night, which was a beautiful dream. And at some point I'm going to share the whole dream with you. But in this particular part of the dream, they were showing me the keys again. So I lost my keys. There was a keychain, and it wasn't the keychain that I have in this realm. It was another keychain. It had a lot of stuff on it, and I lost my keys. And I'm panicking because I'm trying to find my keys. And the keys were significant because Spirit had been showing me keys like all week. So I lost my keys, but somehow there was some kind of like tracker. I'm guessing maybe like an air tag or something on my keys. And there were like a lot of people around me, like my friends, which were my spirit guides. And they were around me, and they were showing me like an iPad. Yeah, here's the 8 of Cups. They were showing me like an iPad where my keys were like being located and tracked. And they were all talking at one time, like, yeah, we got it, like, and everybody's like chiming in, like, yeah, it's here, I'm going to pick it up here, and then I'll get it there. So they're showing me everything is on schedule. Everything is as it should be. You have the tools, you have the keys. Everything is on schedule. it's everything is going according to plan. Know that. And here's the Eight of Cups, and they're saying what you are leaving behind for now, I keep hearing for now, is not going to be greater than what is waiting for you on the other side, on the horizon. What's waiting for you. Yeah, and that's the message on love. Okay, I'm about to freeze, y'all. My hands are so cold. But I feel like this is the message. Let me know down below if it resonated. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you next time.